Good morning, everyone. Good morning. As always, everyone have an amazing day. 3 things I am thankful for. I am thankful for excitement. I am thankful for vision. And I'm thankful for dreams. Yes. So, man. Like, I'm going to say this. As always, I tell you, I keep elevating. And, I'm at another point where it's like, I can really see the difference between a lot of things. I'm still learning me, y'all. I'm still learning me every single day. But, because of my energy shifting, when I go like on YouTube or Instagram, those are only 2 networks I dabble on. YouTube, Instagram, and Pinterest. Those are only 3 I dabble on. Excuse me. And so, now when I watch YouTube, I'm seeing a lot of different videos and stuff, and I'm seeing how the world is. And for me, as I saw the video yesterday, I was talking about like where I'm at now. It's like I'm done. I can't do it anymore. It's like it's time to get to another point. And see, the problem I've had is it wasn't so much I was scared, but I didn't want to put limitations on what I want for myself in life. I knew I wanted love. I wanted respect, loyalty, understanding, truthfulness, authenticity, happiness, joy, creativity. I think I said excitement, spontaneous, just overall happy thoughts. So I was focused on words. And in my head, when I focused on these words, I created my own definition of what I wanted that to be. Y'all got y'all definition. That's in the book. I don't go by that book. I go by this book because I create what I want for myself. So it's like when y'all think of happiness, you think of a person that is always in, a joyful mindset. And to me, happiness is being in a position of loving everything that's around me. My son is probably waking up. I try to get still. Hopefully, they see me. Okay, it's still kind of early, but anyway. So, even though the way I describe it might be the same in the way you read it as a definition, but I have my own way. So, hold on, y'all. Good morning. What's the thing? I put it's up here on the thing. Go use the bathroom. Okay, I guess he's about to wake up. But anyway, so, yeah, so everyone has their idea or whatever, and I have mine. And so when it comes to my life, I focused on what I felt like certain things meant to me first. That's when I went through that process of healing myself. Because it was like, I had to have a baseline. And a baseline, I knew that, excuse me, from a kid growing up, I just knew I wanted to be happy. I knew that much. And I knew I wanted to be married. I knew that much. As I told y'all before, when it came to kids, it wasn't something that I was banking on at the time because I knew what I was going through as a child. So I was nervous to bring that energy into a child. But knowing I love kids, you understand? I truly do love kids. Hold on 1 second, he's coming back in. Yeah, leave the light on, baby. Okay. And, yeah, so I truly do love kids. It's just, I went through a lot. So, however, moving forward, I didn't want to focus so much on the details of how everything was going to turn out, how the moment was going to happen, how these things was going to happen. I just lived my life and did what I needed to do to fix myself. Give me a second. making sure he's straight. And so when it came to like the details, I guess in a way it was like I didn't want to limit myself, because I know that if I put the descriptions of what a person look like, what my kids gonna look like, how they gonna sound, how they gonna act, what they gonna wear, what I'm gonna wear, you know, when it came down to where we're gonna live, what it's gonna look like, and all of that, it's like I kind of shut that part down. I shut it down because I felt like if I start creating that thought and I'm still in the process of healing, then I'm not going to give myself the best options, the best opportunity. But the thing about it is I still live life. So even though the older I got, you know, got married, had kids or whatever, when it came to a home, this is where I'm really getting into. When it came to like a house and a home, I could never be happy with what it looked like. And I was thankful, but I could never be happy because it's like when you go into a house, you want it to feel like a home. You want to feel warm when you walk in. So when you look at the way that the walls are and the floor and all of that, you know, it means a lot. So sometimes when you look at designs and stuff, you look at it like, okay, I might like this color, I might like this, I might like that. And that's why a lot of times, you know, we go on Pinterest or we see other people's houses or we watch other people walking around and we see how their family look. We see how the houses look, we see the type of cars they have. And you feel like when people have this type of car and their family's dressed like this and they act like that, they have a successful life. When these people that have this type of, you know, designs and they do it like this, then they have this type of life. And before you know it, you start finding yourself creating off of other people's designs. Like how many times we go on these, like now, you know, we got other things, but back in the day we didn't have all of this. But now, how many times you go on Pinterest to get ideas of how you want to create your life, how you want it to look? For the older ones back in the day, when you was younger, we used to have magazines. And what you do, find magazines and you'll take those things and you'll put pictures all on your wall of the celebrities you like, the music you like, and all of these things. And you create your room based off of that. It wasn't so much of, does it look right? It was the fact that this is the things I love. So when you walked into a room, this is back in the like 80s, 90s. Now there's some kids that do it now, but it's not that many. But when you looked at the room, you see all of these different things that you truly love. And it made you feel some type of way. It made you feel good. It made you feel complete. But now when you look at things now, when you walk into a house, this is what y'all see. Y'all might see a little color here, a little bit of there, a little bit this, a little bit that. And then when you look at houses now, you sit back and look at it as, okay, living room, bedrooms, kitchen, laundry room, pantry, and maybe entertainment room, something like that. That's just your basics, if you even have all of that. And when you creating, it's like, how does that compare to the family you have? Does that give you the same vibe, the same energy? So when it came to me, I realized that I can't create something until I'm complete with something. And I realized I had to be complete with myself. I had to heal myself. I had to understand myself. Now, I could dabble in different things, but I didn't allow myself to say, this is the end all. This is it. This is the way it's going to be. This is the way it's going to look. Because a lot of time, the designs that we live in, the way we dress, the way we act, the way we do things, it shows our limitations. It shows where we stop. It shows where we feel like we're completed. But if you're not complete on the inside, then you're not going to be complete on the outside. That doesn't mean you got to, alter yourself or whatever. And what I'm trying to get to is this. I did the work to fix myself so that I can finally create the world that I truly want to live in. To create the lifestyle I truly deserve. To create the energy that I feel that I deserve to radiate wherever I go. So it's like now I did the work. Now I can know that whatever I vision, whatever I create, I'm not settling. And what I mean by settling is I know now that that's not the end all. So if I create a design, I can go back and change it and create something more. I can keep adding to it. I can pull something out. I can do all of these things. I realized that if I create a design and say this is what I want to have when I get older, I'm putting limitations not just on myself, but my kids, my husband, my house, my car, my friends, my family, my everything, my environment. I'm putting limitations on everything, because that means everybody got to fit into this picture. And it's like, if I try to force everybody to fit into this picture of what I want this design to look like, if someone decide to change something, then I won't know how to accept it. I wouldn't know how to handle it. I wouldn't know how to enjoy it, because I'm going to be so focused on making sure this picture is perfect. This design is perfect. This life is perfect. And it made me realize being an adult is cool and all, because there's a lot of things you can do that kids can't do. But why is it that our creativity stops once we become adult? We create, but we don't create because we want people to love it. We create because we want people to love us. That's why we do it. People have lost the ability to create because you can keep creating. There's an unlimited resource, a limited life, unlimited goals, unlimited enjoyment, it's unlimited resources. But we stop at particular designs and we hold on to that design so long that we are suffering. Okay, I'm not there anymore. That's where I was at. But people are suffering because you limited yourself on what your creations of your thought can be. And then people wonder why they're not happy with the life they have. It's like, if I create this shirt, right, this dress, all right, if I had created it, right, put my sweat and tears just because I created this thing today, right, and this is a dress. What if tomorrow I decide, you know what? I don't want it to be a dress anymore. I want it to be a shirt. Why I can't continue to create on it? Why do I have to let go of it because the first creation was a shirt? I mean, a dress. Why I can't make it a shirt? Why I can't make it a jacket? This could be a jacket. It don't have to be a particular fabric or design. I can sit here, I can create this to be a jacket. I can cut it down the middle and put buttons on it and create it as the jacket. I can make it into a halter top. I can make it as a hair piece. I can take the fabric and wrap it around the earrings and make it into some earrings. I can take the fabric, wrap around this necklace and make it into this necklace. Shucks. I could take the fabric and intertwine it within my hair and create a style. Why we keep putting limitations on our designs of what we want? We so busy of wanting a complete message, an ending moment, that we realize we can continue texting. So, I realized that in my journey, that's why it took me so long to get to the point I am at now, because I've been healing myself the whole entire time. Because I didn't want limitations on me. I don't want nobody to tell me, you can't do this, you can't do that, you can't have this, you can't have that, you too big, you too small, you too this, you too that. Because that's where you limit yourself. Because that's how far you feel like you can go. Because as long as I love myself, I can continue creating without hurting you. I paid for it, right? I paid for this. I put my blood, sweat, and tears to be able to have this. And I'm going to stop because you telling me you don't like it. I'm going to stop because you telling me that you don't understand it. I'm going to stop because you feel like I should go back to the store and buy another one of these. Like, I realize in my life that I'm going to continue creating. I don't want to put limitations on anything, right? So it's like this. It's like a house. I thought about a house style, right? And most people want the basic style. I said, nah, I want a fun house. I want a fun house. I want a house where it has colors everywhere, designs everywhere. Everything is like a new adventure. You can walk into one door and it can go into a whole nother place. I want to be able to have things that can transform and turn into something different every single day. I want to be able to, I don't care if it's a trampoline in the house. It's that I want it to be fun. I don't care if it's a play ball pit or whatever. It's like, why do I want to limit myself to just saying bed, TV, couch? That's it. Why should I limit myself? Why should I sit back and just say I just want it? Just no. And I'm not saying like this. This is me. This is not forcing it on y'all. Everybody's different. Everybody different. But it's like, why I'm gonna stop being creative? I want to be able to explore every day. What's the point of having something or having the ability or be able to have the money to go explore everybody else's stuff, but you can't explore your own? You can't enjoy your own. You can't have fun in your own. Like, excuse me. I don't care if it's mechanics. I don't care what it is. I want to continue exploring and continue seeing something new. I don't care if the bed folds up into a couch. I don't care if it's multiple layers. Even the kids, I don't care if in order for them to get to the kitchen, they got to slide down a slide or they can walk down the stairs. It's literally like that. It's like, why do I need to stop the excitement? Because I'm getting older? Why we keep putting limitations on ourselves? Because we're getting older? Have a career, family, house, grave. Why our kids can't decorate their rooms like they used to back in the day? It's a wall. Let them create. Do y'all realize? Give me my eye, y'all. Hold up. It's a wall. You know how much it costs for paint? If you want to, paint, you can get paint, a small thing of paint for $10, maybe $20 or something like that, and get you a brush, and y'all can paint over it if y'all need to. Let the kids enjoy life. Let them create. Like earlier, I was in the bathroom and I was sitting here thinking about this, and then something was like, don't tell nobody that. Don't tell nobody what? Don't tell nobody that, because people can end up taking your ideas. It was less than that, but it was on that dynamic, and I stopped. And at that moment, I feel like I hit a wall. Like, oh my God. Why did I feel like I just hit a wall? And it made me feel so uncomfortable. So freaking uncomfortable. Cause you telling me that I'm thinking creative and I want to express my creativity, and I got to stop because people might take my ideas. People might try to curse my ideas. Excuse me. People might try to do try it. The thing about this in life is, it's up to me to keep pushing. Life gonna have obstacles if you keep thinking there's gonna be obstacles. No one can steal something from you. If it's yours, it's yours. I'm gonna say it like this. Even for my life, people think they can steal. People think they can take. People gonna think that they're gonna do something, but they can never be you. They can never be you. Just because we all can wear the same size don't mean it fits the same. The fabric feels different on everybody. Just because I don't announce how it feels don't mean that I can't wear it. You understand? We shouldn't be afraid to manifest and put out here in the world how we feel about something. When you vibrate high, forget it, all the fake noise and all that other stuff. You vibrate high. You tell the world what you're going to do. And then do it. Do it. You want something, do it. If there's obstacles in your way, say, excuse me, y'all, but, okay. Forget those obstacles and keep on moving over them. It's only going to help you to be stronger and knowing, like, I deserve this. This is mine. Ain't nobody going to take it from me. Nobody going to sit back and make me feel less than. Nobody going to make me feel like I can't do anything. I'm going to do everything. I say I'm going to do everything. I'm going to do everything. I don't care how long it takes. I don't care how many people laugh. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy it. 'Cause I am. Don't limit yourselves. Because that's how we're not happy in the world. That's how you get to that point where you're not in a happy relationship. You're not happy with your kids. You're not happy with your life. Because you're limiting yourself. Because you want to be like everyone else. Create your own designs. Create your own style. Do you understand me? We are all artists. Every single one of us. We're artists. Once we get into that point that we're artists, we can be free within ourselves. I ain't gonna lie. Like, some things I might not agree with. But it's all about how we look at it. A lot of it is we trying to find our way. That's it. A lot of it is we just trying to find our way. Trying to find out what design, what style, what look, what way makes us happy. That's just life. It's like a runway, like a runway model. What's the point of having a runway if everybody gonna wear the same style walking down the aisle? Each design is created to each person, to each side, to each body. If you like something, cool. Enjoy it. But we are, every day we walk and we move around this world, we are models walking a runway, trying to figure out what style makes us happy, what design makes us happy. But how will you know if you don't know who you are? We put in limitations on ourselves because we're trying to fit into the style or the nostalgia of what the past have held for you. But creativity is only as long as you allow your mind to be creative. But when you start telling somebody, don't wear that shirt, don't do this, don't do that, don't do it, at the end of the day, you just making them hit walls. That's it. And I know it's the other part of my head, but what about kids? Okay? We got to protect them. Protect that creativity. Change our mindsets. I'm not sitting here telling kids to go out here and be naked. No, I ain't saying nothing like that. There's a time and place for everything. But allow our kids to be creative in ways so they can figure them out now so that they know who they are later. The world is always changing. Society is always changing. We don't supposed to be trying to catch up with society. We don't supposed to be trying to catch up with the world. We're trying to figure us out. We're trying to understand ourselves. I don't know who y'all trying to catch up to. Like, you catching up to your next door neighbor and they ain't even going anywhere. You trying to catch up to this person on TV and they ain't even going anywhere. You trying to catch up to your cousins and your aunties or your parents and they ain't even going anywhere. Who the heck are y'all trying to catch? Who y'all trying to catch? People are so busy being in everybody else's net and wondering why you stuck. You have to allow yourself to be free. Don't allow you can have a blueprint of what you want. That means, do you want a family? when you get older? Do you want to be single when you get older? Do you want to have a house when you get older? Do you want to live in a in the forest? That's your base. That's your base. The more you fix yourself, the more the pictures start becoming realer. And you start realizing that, why am I limiting myself? Because if I don't limit myself, and I don't limit my kids, and I don't limit my husband, then we all enjoying our creativity together, and no one don't have to feel like they got to go into somebody else's house to be able to express themselves. And that goes for kids and adults. That's the problem. We limit ourselves to the point we have to go into other people's houses to express ourselves, because we're not able to express ourselves in the house that we live in. So when y'all get out here in this point, keep creating. Don't get stuck with the mundane of what the world trying to tell you how to live. As long as you loving yourself, then you're going to put respect wherever you at. Don't allow yourself to be stuck in the box when you can be outside enjoying the world. But at least when you walk inside the box, you can enjoy the life that you live. On that note, y'all have a blessed day.